Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to another Ready or Not video. We've got some more super exciting Ready or Not 1.0 news from the developers showcasing some brand new upcoming features that we're going to be going over here in this video. Before we do that, if you're not already aware, Ready or Not will have an announcement at the Game Awards on December 7th coming up here pretty quick, and you can watch that on YouTube. I think it's going to be a live YouTube event, and I'll have that link down below if you guys want to check that out. We're going to be going over some new firearms that will be implemented with the 1.0 update, including an MCX rifle, the LVAR rifle, the F90 rifle, Supernova shotgun, the UMP9 SMG, the TLE 1911, and the TPL less lethal launcher. You'll also get to see the new animations for most of these firearms, as well as their new sounds. Along with all that, they've redone quite a few different weapon models, including a new breaching shotgun, the 870 MCS. The M45A1 pistol is getting a complete overhaul, along with the UMP45 SMG and the MPX SMG as well. Lastly, we'll go over their reworked ammunition and ballistics overhaul and the implementation of training rounds and training firearms, which will only be available for training areas only. Starting off with the new upcoming firearms. The MCX rifle will be a brand new rifle added upon 1.0 release. It is probably one of the more sought after rifles in the community, and it is also used by the UK's counter-terrorist police unit, making this firearm a good fit for a law enforcement SWAT game. I'll let you guys check out the animations and the sounds of this new MCX here, and you can also notice that in the last bit of the clip here that there's a teased beachfront type map, which has been somewhat showcased before, and I showed this off before in a previous video, but this is definitely looking like a new map, so that's pretty cool. Next, we're taking a look at the new LVAR, or the Low Visibility Assault Rifle, one of the very few rifles in Ready or Not that is chambered in 300 Blackout, and the first rifle to feature an integral suppressor. Next, we've got the F90 Assault Rifle, which we've showed this one off in a previous Ready or Not update video, and it is the very first bullpup style rifle to be introduced into Ready or Not. Moving on from that, we're looking at the new Supernova shotgun. This will be a pump action shotgun loaded in 12 gauge. I'm actually kind of glad they're implementing another shotgun. It kind of seems like shotguns don't really get enough love in a SWAT game like this, so I'm kind of glad they're deciding to add a brand new one for us to use. Furthermore, we've got the new TLE 1911, a brand new sidearm derived from a custom 1911 from a decorated SWAT member in real life. Next, we've got the new UMP9, a variant of the UMP chambered in 9mm, which allows for a bit more controllability compared to its counterpart. This new UMP also features 5 additional rounds in the magazine compared to the UMP45. Lastly, we've got the newly added Pepper Ball launcher, which is a shorter alternative to the R7, which is currently in game. The launcher was added for the purpose of maneuvering in tight spaces, which makes it significantly better for CQC scenarios. Although this new less lethal launcher has less ammunition, it makes up for it with its faster reload speed. Unfortunately, we do not have a video to showcase here for the launcher. That is going to wrap up all the new additions to the upcoming arsenal. Next, we're going to be diving into the vast number of overhauled firearms. Firstly, the 870 MCS will be replacing the previous model of the current in-game breaching shotgun. You'll notice in the clip that I'm showing off here, this right here is obviously a new map that they're teasing. Looks like a new house type map, which I don't really think they've teased that yet. So it does look like we're going to be getting a new house map, and I'm really excited to see more of that. Next, the M45A1 sidearm got a complete overhaul, featuring a more accurate scale to the real-life version of the M45A1, as well as increasing the quality of the recoil and sound effects. Moving on from that, we've got the revamped UMP45. This was remodeled to match its new counterpart, the UMP 9mm. Lastly, we're looking at the MPX, which also got a bit of an overhaul as well. And that's going to be all the firearms receiving overhauls in the upcoming 1.0 update. Next, we'll be taking a look at how the ammunition and ballistic system will be re-implemented with more realistic features. All ammo damage and ammo penetration values have been completely revamped across all different types of ammunition in the game to provide a more realistic gameplay feel. Armor penetration, penetration distance, tissue damage, spalling, and ricochet chance are all now represented in a more realistic manner. As a good example of these improvements, changes to cover penetration with the engine block displayed here on screen shows off how you'll probably be protected if taking cover behind solid objects. Many people still don't know about this, but Ready or Not is currently known to have some awful issues with penetration simulation with pretty much all firearms in the game. If I remember correctly, most surfaces that you would shoot through or be shot at from were wall bangable, and in many instances, some objects wouldn't properly protect you from oncoming fire like it should, so I'm glad they are going to be adding these realistic values to increase immersion. To end things off here, we'll be getting a training rifle and a training pistol added to the game, only to be used in the designated training areas. This will also offer new training rounds as well, which is great for SWAT simulation groups. Now, before we end the video here, we've got a variety of smaller dev updates that have been accumulating over the last week or so, and I wanted to showcase this with you guys, but I wanted to wait until the next big dev update. So we've got a variety of different cosmetic clips here, kind of showing off belts and armor plates. We've got a new reworked taser, the option to change from low ready or high ready, whatever your preference is, a new subtitles feature, as well as ordering, surrendering civilians and suspects, and a few other clips.
Get on the ground now! Move forward. and stay still. Stay here.
Please, I just want to go home.
Okay, don't
Hands up, asshole! Now get down on the ground, now!
Police, don't move! Contact down!
Shit! Blue. Enter the room and clear.
Getting into place.
Talk to element. Copy. Clean house. We'll take them out. This is Talk. Roger that. Medical assistance is standing by.
Either way, that is going to be the end of the video right there. Thank you guys so much for sticking to the end. Let me know what you guys think about these new changes, these new firearms down in the comments. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. If you want to check out all these changes for yourself, I'll have the link down in the description. You guys can check out the dev update and read through that if you'd like. Either way, thank you guys so much for sticking to the end, and we'll see you in the next video.